Welcome to Neyland Stadium, one of the biggest and most beautiful settings in all of college football. This big crowd ready to roar. They know when the Volunteers run through that tee, it's showtime. Today, it's a top 25 matchup. Two teams off to good starts, hoping to build on that and test themselves against another ranked team. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the third-ranked team, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Balls will kick this away to start us off. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. To make a difference today. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's going to take off. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
1st and 10 play coming up. He's going to hand this off. Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. No stopping him, takes it all the way. Touchdown, Miami.
All the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fielded in the end zone. It's King. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Wow, taking a shot on the very first play. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. That is a big play, finally brought down at the 44.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Finds room at the 30. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
He just came flying in to lay the lumber immediately.
What a great job of timing up the blitz here by the backer. I don't know how this running back held on to the football because as soon as he got his hands on it, he got hit hard.
Makes a quick catch. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
He knocks this one right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
This one will be fair caught. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And the running back takes the handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker.
This is a nice job here by this defense on 3rd down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his 1st down, but they keep him short to set up this 4th down.
Running it back, it's King. When he's got some space here. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Fires it to the wide out. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Who could not stop him? He's in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Here's the point after attempt. BAT puts him up 3. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner decides to fair catch this. Offense back out there trying to get something going. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your 1st-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
2nd down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Going the other way, can they catch him? Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a two-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here, he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Run it up the middle, but stop for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
The pocket breaking down. With the catch, it's Freeman. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. The Volunteers will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Vols.
Chris, not shocked at all that they threw this football to this receiver, especially on fourth down. They needed a play. He delivers, but instead of doing it downfield, he shows them what he can do after the catch to get it into the end zone.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. We'll call for the fair catch here. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. We'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Catch made on the right side. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Looking to throw it on first down. It's a quick grab. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Tackle made after the completion.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41, and they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision. Back to throw again. Bringing pressure. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The ball near midfield. The head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Quick pass. The catch is made. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Boy, great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. Boy, they've got some great quarterbacks that have played here.
And the Vols are going to cash in the red zone. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Will he score here? He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit.
Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Volunteers. So hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Second down and goal upcoming. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. So here we go. Third and goal. Can they punch it in from the 1? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Third down. They hand it to a receiver on the jet sweep. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. And now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. On the run, going to heave it downfield. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Now the 40. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Boy, just a drive kill. So they didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
First down here for this offense. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
He's hit just before the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Ready,
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's moving out of the pocket now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Here's the second down play. The shotgun handoff here. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. Oh, it's snapped to the back. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. He was successful with his first attempt. This one is from 35 yards out. And it's good. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. And his first throw here is incomplete.
Oh, man. You have a good play dialed up and a great chance at yards, and it goes right through his hands. That'll drive the offensive coordinator in the booth absolutely crazy.
Second down after the incompletion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Look out. He's got some space. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown. Fouls. They're setting out to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And it's caught across the middle. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. Minter's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick it away.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Lofting it toward the left sideline. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And he's going to launch it deep again. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
A tough situation for the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He's got it for a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Gonna run it. It's Freeman. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Volunteers. And this one is getting ugly. Well, they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quick completion to the tight end. He was a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very... Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They'll kick it away here. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. And here's the handoff. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looks right for a quick completion. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Tennessee. And the beatdown continues. Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Now he comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Defense is coming after him. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Well, Chris, after another sack, these guys are going to be facing another third down and long situation. Seems like that's been the theme in this football game. They cannot stay on schedule.
And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Oh, that one's picked off.
The third down throw.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make a jump? Airing this one out toward the sideline. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Gonna run it. It's Freeman. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And looking to throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
The Vols pick up enough yardage to get a first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential four-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, Vols. And the route is on. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Tennessee, 55. Miami, 7.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The ball is caught. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First and 10 now for the offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Man, how do you like to be the offensive coordinator for this team right now with the offensive line coach trying to come up with any answer at all to deal with this pass rush? That's 5 sacks now in this game. They cannot seem to stop.
Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game flip. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
Tennessee, 55. Miami, 7.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here, and I understand. To get back in it, down by a couple scores, but the interception for the most part seals the deal for the defense.
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They'll give it to the running back, and he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Keeping it on the ground here. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
And the Volunteers are in the red zone. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Touchdown, Volunteers. To stretch the lead, the route is on. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Tennessee, 62. Miami, 7.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Miami offense back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag on the field. This might be coming back. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Here's the target, and it's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. He's moving out of the pocket. He's got a lot of time. Now sends this one deep to the right. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground.
And the Tennessee Volunteers will take over first and 10.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion, and the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw, and he lofts it toward the sideline. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
He's moving out of the pocket. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down.
But I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They'll hand it off. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Loses 5. 2nd down coming up.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Catch made on the out route.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time he decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Short connection to the tight end here. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up fourth down. The Canes will line up to boot it away. Back out to punt for the fourth time today. On the return, it's King. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Now it's second down here. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking for his big tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Volunteers will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. See if he can make something happen with the return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. And the Miami offense is back on the field. This thing is so out of hand, all you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. Here's a 1st and 10 play. From the shotgun, drops back. He's escaping the pocket now. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. Man, I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Tennessee, 62. Miami, 14.
This one will be fair caught. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing.
So that's now back-to-back wins, Kirk, over quality opponents. This team really building some momentum.
I agree. I think there's a lot to build on with this team and what they've been able to do these last few games. We'll just have to see how far this streak can extend and how much this team can keep improving.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.